An arts production company here in New Mexico is getting national and even international attention. Meow Wolf created an immersive art exhibit called House of Eternal Return in an old bowling alley. It features the work of dozens of local artists, and visitors have the chance to explore the exhibit and interpret their own story from that experience. And it's not just the art that's innovative. Meow Wolf is a for-profit company, and they exceeded their revenue goals for the year in the first few months after they opened their doors. This week, we take you behind the scenes to meet some of the people who created the project. We'll also hear why Meow Wolf is getting attention for its contributions to the local economy.
We started Meow Wolf so that we would have a place to be able to showcase our work. I'd say the top priority for us as a company and for this project is to pay artists well for work that they believe in. It was a really fast process. This building here, it used to be a bowling alley. It sat derelict for about 8 years, and I brought it in front of George R.R. Martin. And I said, hey, George, from Game of Thrones. I said, hey, George, do you want to buy this building? And Meow Wolf can do something really cool in it. And he thought about it, and after a little while, he said, yeah, let's do it. So he closed on the building in January of 2015. And we started in January of 2015 to fundraise. And 18 months later, we opened the doors. So it was a really fast turnaround, raised $3 million, and that came from 30 different investors, majority of which are in New Mexico, are in Santa Fe or Albuquerque. So it's local money going into a local startup that is now attracting money and visits from around the world.
My name is Chris Clavio, and I work on the tech team here at Meow Wolf. In the exhibition, we have over 50,000 linear feet of low voltage wiring, which we installed, and we also have over 48,000 addressable LEDs, all designed and installed, the power systems, the low voltage systems. So I helped develop a lot of those low voltage infrastructure systems, the network, the sound, and the interactive systems, and worked with a large team to help install those systems. Most challenging thing, okay, well, from my own experience, we had to pass a low voltage electrical inspection, as well as a high voltage electrical inspection. To do that, we worked an inordinate amount of hours for 3 weeks, because if we didn't get those certificates, we wouldn't have been able to open. And so we pushed up to the very edge, and we had our inspection, and we passed. And that was a really big moment for all of us, because the whole business was riding on this happening.
Hello, and welcome to our house.
My name is Golda Blaze. I've been involved with Meow Wolf for about 8 years. I mostly do sculpture and casting. I'm also a glass blower and installation artist and jewelry designer. In the forest area, that's where I did the mushrooms that you can touch that light up and emit sound. You would also see my work in the venue space. There's a bunch of little sea creatures and anemones and barnacles that are along a lighthouse structure in the venue space.
I worked on the narrative and tech team here. I've been here for about 1.5 years now. So the narrative team started last summer, and the only prompt we had was something happened in this house.
Our theory is that the entire house has been sucked into a wormhole, and so that's why things are warped and weird.
So from there, we all chose a character to create for the story. I wrote the father. It was me and 5 other people. So we all had a character in the family, and from there we developed them and their story.
People have a negative connotation of for-profit, and they have a positive connotation for nonprofit. But honestly, the difference for me is, for-profit creates jobs, for-profit creates revenue that goes back into the community, and you can do good work. You can do good social work through a for-profit. It's not a mutually exclusive thing.
The buzz around Meow Wolf has been incredibly valuable because we're seeing the identity and perception of Santa Fe shift, giving it a youth, a vibrancy, an innovation, and a brilliance that is a new or renewed part of Santa Fe's identity has been a really welcome development. For a number of years now, in the City of Santa Fe's economic development work, we've been pursuing entrepreneurship and business creation, which is actually sort of a cutting-edge economic development concept.
I mean, we're paying $45,000 a month to our GRT. That's direct economic impact. That's money going back directly into, the public.
The artists in Meow Wolf are where we'll see the real evolution of Santa Fe's economy in the long term. Meow Wolf has been using 3D printers, fabrication. They have invented things and taught people modern fabrication tools. And so that adding to the skills of the workforce and pushing skill development through the development of the House of Eternal Return has been, I think, a significant impact on Santa Fe's economy.
I was definitely planning on leaving the state and going elsewhere. I'm really into entrepreneurship and building businesses as well as fine art and technology. So there are a lot of other places that were appealing to me. And when I heard about this project, I was pretty blown away because all of the things that I'm passionate about were in the same place, which also was in New Mexico. So that was pretty amazing.
When I hear that we've retained even a few talented workers in Santa Fe, it just makes my heart sing.
We definitely think that parts of the exhibition are going to change and that we're going to add new elements so that there's always something new to see. Well, I mean, our goal is to have it open forever. We want to create an attraction that everybody in the world wants to see. Meow Wolf is hoping to leverage all of this momentum that we have and all of the revenue that we have and the skill set that we have on our team to generate more of this entrepreneurial spirit that's happening in Santa Fe.
It's something that's really never been done before. I mean, it's a fully immersive storytelling art experience. There's something for everyone, like 3-year-olds to 93-year-olds. People just come out smiling, and that's the coolest part.